But don't you also think on the other leg of the survey report, don't you also think there genuinely based on complaints Ghana for Bebrenari complain, the Chroma show, Chroma den, all of those have had reflection in the report of the EIU. Ain't really the Ghanaian people another majority now you want agenda that them a report now Canada the NPP will definitely lose 2024.
If this report had come by the August next year, I would take it as fully true. Given my experience of polling in Ghana, you know why for 5 years. Given my experience of polling in Ghana, 15 months to election, 12 months to elections, in your BBR, you are likely to go wrong. But 2 years, a little over 2 years, in the same way I had 1.5 years, in the same way, 1.5 months will be enough for people to change their mind. So if it was like August, September 2023, I'll buy into it.
Okay, in the meaning that the MPP will now have to focus and do the job, and then based on that, they can now present the result to the Ghanaian people, right?
You don't have to present it. The Ghanaian people will feel it in their pocket. They feel it in their daily lives. My brother, Abuari Kawa, you know about there. Hey, Abuani Kawa. One about Abuani
Kawa. But again, I mean, the NPP definitely will have a new face on the ballot. The NDC, if they should stick with John Mahama, would have a known face who's contested about 2 elections already on the ballot. On Sisa Dynamics Nekakra.
This is a double-edged way of looking at it.
FM.
If Nkofokra out, Kotoma NDC to recover about 28-30 seats, and Mahama lost as heavily as 540,000 votes. It tells you that when I want to happen, they had a major problem. One of them here, the attitude towards
on Asempa FM.
There are people in NDC here, the NDC day, when you are 30% in Ashanti, when you are 42% in Eastern regions, these are 2 strongholds of the MPP. They win the general election. When NDC suffers from lack of voting, there is apathy in their stronghold like water regions. Definitely to affect you. And you need to bear in mind there the dynamics in the central region. NDC will need most of the seats back. But the presidential Akufo-Addo will need. You see, this is how you need to look at it. The Ghanaian voter, a third day swing in, they become very smart. They can go vote for the parliamentary for Party A and vote Party B presidential. Clearly, for example, the Bamia win flag bearership slot now. He doesn't have a choice. His running mate will have to come from Ashanti region. So Alan Winner, he has to pick a northerner who is a Muslim. Mahama was lucky 2020 or became Christian as a running mate.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that it's no secret that the NDC would wish that Alan wins. It will be kind of easier for them than Bawumia.
It will be easy for the NDC to win against Alan than Bawumia?
Yes.
Really? Based on?
It's only book about table.
Bibia will book, Nima?
No.
Indeed, specifically on that flag bearership race in the 1 year, 1 year specific poll on that?
We've almost finished because we had to wait for the polling station elections. We've almost finished. We've been doing the names that have been coming up.
Yeah.
And we've been doing it based on the names they will contest against in others. Now we have to wait for the polling station elections to be done. So we are doing the final one now, regards to who will win.
And on Asempa FM.
So
interesting.
Interesting. Interesting there. Obey too close. Another nipa win and obey boom heavy gap.
Obi Bottom win first round. So be by my racing so I'm here your book or run off. Mama can you for now.
Now some there. The NDC would wish they had.
I'm talking about the MPP flag bearership in America.
Yeah, I get it. And I make a there.
Yes.
So Aka earlier there, the NDC would wish they have Alan Tremanti because it will be easy for them to win against him than Baumia.
Yes.
Is that not reflecting in the polls? Our warrior there, the NPP for Nankasa also today. Okay, then let's go with Baumia. Is that not reflecting?
Message me, mine 48 years old. You can't trick me out of it.
Oh,
Master.
Okay, my final question on the running mate point for the NDC. A kind there whether JM would go.
Enjoy free deliveries now with Jumia on all your everyday needs. From groceries to shoes, clothes, and fashion accessories. Phones,
with Professor Jenano Pukwajeman, or we'll go with a different person. Extra crystal ball, Nima, what are you saying?
I'm sure the NDC, they've conducted their own research on what happened. They are doing research on what they should expect. I think that they need to take a running mate who would appeal to swing voters. They need to take a running mate who will bring more votes on board. And there must be the compatibility between the candidate, given Carol as Wasserman. If two people are they all meet the various criteria, the final decision will be the two of them who's more compatible with the flag bearer who will be chosen.
Wow, that's really interesting. But if John Mahama should stick with Professor, you will not be surprised, Moboa.
Okay.
Say JM or win flag bearership, no? Now or stick with Professor Jena no Pokwa Jemana, you will not be surprised. On your mama. Oh, Dema.
No.
And who reason the Abade?
Oh, you see, Ghana phone pay reading. The fact that Upper Fancy does not presume the Benya Fancy vote. When Kofor beat Mills in Central in 2000, I was very 2000 and 2004. I was very surprised. I did work and published it in one of my books. And the main reason was that they were tired of rolling. National Moses and of consults in day and night. 2008, when Mills beat Akufo-Addo in Central Region, was so fanciful to I had a good laugh. Tama Akufo beat Mills in the most I am not now I think. It was still a funky. First swung it for Mills was that Mills turned down the rolling choice of a running mate. But Nimpa, always got the most fun running meeting. Most fun, not for Mahama. And that's for the people of Central Region. When it leaked out, also, you were there, the late Prof. The name Mosen, on I and Nimpa. That was it. So this is a typical example of people voting against not voting for a fancy. So those who said that, oh, Nana lost to Moose because Moose was a fancy in 2018. Most ethnicity had not changed in 2000 and 2004 when he lost. So moving forward, NDC will have to pick a running mate to show up their vote where they lost out, and then what the person will bring on board. So far, there are about, apart from Bob Nana, there are about 6 or so people whose names have come up over time.
Only,
and I'm sure that
about names in
Alex Mo, Wadaku, Sylvester Mensah, Amabua, Opon Fuchidi, we're about 6. And Julius Debra.
And Julius Debra.
No, until these 6 names have been floating around. There could be somebody else out, well, possibly. But over there, NDC said he must have what he will add what happened in 2020 and what they need to, because you see, one of Mahama's problems, these 6, they are all young people, relatively young people, who would want beyond Mahama to contest in 2028. So it could be possible there, the Mahama for one of them. The other thing that what if I want for this day, Mama winner or the Pakun head start 2028. So Mama may perhaps have to look out of these no respect, pick somebody else, perhaps a technocrat or somebody else. All the 6 will want to support for
on Asempa FM.
There are a lot of ifs and ifs. I'm sure the end is going to some American, they know.
Okay. Yo, Uncle Ben, my yandas and the fancy. We'll come back to you again, and then we'll talk about your subsequent works, especially book launch now. Aye. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, Panya Mishra. And the EPHSON, a pollster and managing editor of the Daily Dispatch newspaper. Ekosi saying, so high Asempa 94 points.